Well, hello. This is Rochelle, and thank you for joining me here on the Creative Retreat YouTube channel. We are more than halfway through July, almost at August. It's still icy cold here in sunny South Africa, even though the sun is shining. We've had some severe storms and winds, and so very, very cold, but we are hanging in there. Very thankful to be a part of this team and to be able to use these printables and show you how to go about being part of the kit and the ladies doing the devotion with you by using printables, even if you're unable to get the kit itself, which is gorgeous. It's going to be like Christmas when I get these kits eventually when our post offices have opened again. So the theme for this month's kit is Victorious. It is written by Christina Fox. It is so gorgeous. And my daughter is a swimmer. So she wins these ribbons while swimming. And when I looked at these round little button pieces or 1-inch cutout pieces from the kit, or from the Faithful Digitals, I was just wanting to make these little badges, prizes, what do you call them, ribbons that you get when you win a prize or win a race. And yeah, wanted to at first do the whole stitch around it with the ribbon. Didn't end up getting that done. I am just not a sewer and don't even have a sewing machine, so wasn't gonna try and stick it all down. But what I did want to do was do these little flag tail pieces that came out of the button so that it looked like a prize. And with the title being Victorious, we are looking at 2 Timothy 4 and this is Paul in an epistle or a letter to Timothy writing the following. I like the heading in this specific Bible. It says Paul's valedictory. In other words, your victory speech. Paul's valedictory. And he says from verse 6, "For I am already being poured out as a drink offering, and the time of my departure is at hand. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Finally, there is laid up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give to me on that day, and not to me only, but also to all who have loved his appearing." And it's so encouraging and so exciting, understanding and knowing that we too can partake of this victory if we run the race in the way that God has set it out for us to do. Now, in my previous video, I spoke about us not being alone in this race. We are not running alone. There is a crowd of witnesses. There are those who have gone before us, the fathers and mothers of faith that have shown us how to do this. We've seen the real life, yes, Paul and Abraham and Esther, they were real life, but I'm talking about modern day, in the last century. We've seen people give up their lives in the race, running it. They've been poured out as an offering, and they have reached the end, and now they're standing there at the end cheering us on. We can run this race in victory. It just excites me so much. I've chosen three gelatos. I think it's guava and mango, and I think it might be blueberry. Not too sure. Or cotton candy. I'm not too sure. I'll check and link that. And I'm using a Room 5 graphics stencil, and it reminded me a little of the leaves that were a part of the printable of this specific set. And so I wanted to just recreate, and using these gelato colors that matched these little circle pieces. And I'm just gonna use my makeup foundation contour brush to blend and lay down color in this background. And I'm really just looking for a soft background, nothing, you know, super crazy in your face kind of thing. And I should have cleaned the stencil in between layering it so that I could do the bottom, because the yellow and the blue kind of made green at the bottom. But it's not the end of the world. Like I said, it is a background and not a fundamental element to this page. I love printables. I say this all the time. I love kits like this that have stickers and fun elements that make the time in the word fun. The art is just the background. Oh, that makes so much sense. So the art is just the background. The foreground and the most important thing should be your time in the word. And this devotional is so challenging that we don't just have to be the people running this race, but we should be also that crowd of witnesses at the end cheering on the next person, the next generation, those that you have influence over, your children, the people at your workplace, whoever's following, whoever is looking at you for direction. We can run the race in such a way, like Paul. And I mean, it's been a few years since he's been alive, and he's still influencing and cheering on and you know, giving those courage to go after him in the same race that he's run and finished and won and gotten the prize for. And these little circle pieces then just literally or symbolizes the prizes that are handed out at the end. We can cast off those weights, the sin that keep us back. I mean, a runner has to be pretty fit, and he can't be, you know, running with, you know, let's say 10 kgs of sugar on his back. He should be lean and fit to finish or to run the race in such a way to win. And so today I want to encourage you to run to win. Run this race to win this race, and not just to you know, kind of survive and maintain. We don't just survive and maintain, we are victorious. We win the race in the end because Christ has won it. So we just literally need to run the race in his footsteps, following him fervently. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be running this race in such a way, hello Grace, in such a way to inspire those who are running after me, or, you know, behind me, or following in the footsteps that I've run. Running to win, using that little banner piece at the bottom, the label piece at the bottom, and double stamping my date like I like to do, and then taking some of the faux washi and a piece that I had used that was left over from the previous entry I did, and just layering a cluster there for my tab, calling it Press Forward in Victory. Run to win. That's the title, Run to Win. And this is my last entry for this specific kit, and I so want to use this little tag that says keep running, don't give up. It says keep running, and it's got this little like lightning strike thunderbolt on it, and I'm adding some more of that ribbon that I've got left to it, and printed out 2 sets, so I could do it front and back, stuck it to each other, and I'm just going to keep that as a little bookmark in this place of this entry. Absolutely loved this devotional. Thank you so much, Creative Retreat, for putting it out there for us. Christina Fox for writing it. I hope to see you again soon. Check out all the girls on their channels, and bye-bye.